Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm back with another Throne and Liberty video. Now today we have a brand new update, a brand new patch. So I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to go through, give you guys and girls a patch notes breakdown. This is for the Korean version of Throne and Liberty because I just need to talk about this because a lot of people are getting a little bit confused here because now we have got the global closed beta test. It is officially live as of yesterday. So if you guys and girls are playing it, I'm hoping you're having a lot of fun. Just remember, the closed global beta is under NDA. So what people are saying is they're getting a little bit confused. They're telling me that how comes I'm making videos? I'm making videos about the Korean version of the game, which there is no NDA. The game has been released over in Korea since December the 7th. I've been playing the game since then, so it's nearly 4 months ago now. So now that I've got that out of the way, like, share and subscribe, and let's jump into these patch notes. As always, I'm going to try to not keep you guys and girls here too long. So yeah, let's get to the nitty gritty. Now, the big stuff is we've unlocked another new 2-star dungeon. They're calling it the Isle of Crimson Fury. So this one is actually a brand new one. It's not a existing one that has been, changed and modified to be harder. This is completely new. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 24th of April, we're going to be unlocking the 5th and final one for now. So that's really, really good to see. They've also lowered the difficulty of some of the other 2-star dungeons because they are actually pretty hard. You have to be pretty geared and you have to know, really know what you're doing. The devs have realized that, yeah, it's a little bit too hard for the current player base right now in Korea. So that's fine. Now, this is actually really big news. Throne and Liberty now has cross-server matchmaking for the 1-star dungeon. So the 1-star normal difficulty can now be matched by integrating the entire server. So they basically mean cross-server. And I have been online. I went onto the game, and now if you look at your friends list, it actually states you can actually have friends from other servers now. So I've got a character on Fonzine, and I've got a character on Asota, and it says, it's Mr. O Fonzine or it's Mr. O Asota. So it lets you know what server your friends are actually on, and yes, you can party up and get into the dungeons together, which is absolutely amazing because if you're on a quote-unquote dead server and you struggle to find parties for dungeons, it doesn't matter anymore. So that's another huge W from the NC Soft. Now, party matchmaking buff, you get 25% maximum health and you get an extra 20% attack power. When you get a reward for killing, you will receive an additional item. So that's really, really good. Amazing, basically. Now, there is actually new items as well. You can see here, you get, for the dungeons here, you're getting these specific item drops. And then what they're also doing is, where did they state it here? Yeah, obtainable items for each field dungeon. So Sanctum of Desire, you're getting these gloves, and then Death Hand of Dawning Mist, Mortal Hands of the Spirit Fighter. Then for the Abyss, and for it's called Dark Ossuary, but it's not the Dark Ossuary. It's Shadow Crypt, basically. The translation's a little bit off. It is what it is, but don't worry about that. So yeah, you're going to get those items as well. And then also there's items for field bosses. So you can see here, there's more and more loot, different styles loot. They're calling it it's a hero tier 2 gear. So that's I mean, more loot from more sources. We can't really argue with that, can we? Also from guild raids as well, guild bosses. So it's not just in the open world, you can do it from doing the guild raids as well. So again, brilliant. There's a bit of combat balance. So the greatsword has had some changes. I'm not going to read all of these. TLDR, they're just doing more combat balance, more weapon balances, the usual stuff, which we like to see. Again, another good system. some people won't care, but they've actually added a photo mode. Now the thumbnail that you've seen for this video, I actually took it with this effect. So I actually used the brand new photo mode in game on the Korean version, and yeah, it's pretty damn good. You can see what what beautiful photos you can take, and again, obviously it's nothing, oh my god, groundbreaking, never seen this before. It's the point I'm trying to make is that they're actually adding so many good changes in the last 4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks. They've added so much more stuff, more content, more quality of life, obviously fixed loads of bugs, done quite a lot of weapon balancing. Do they need to do some more? Yes, of course, but I mean, it's an MMORPG. I don't really know much MMORPGs that have perfect balance. You're never really going to achieve that unless in the PvP everything is equalized. Then yes, of course, you can have some basically balance there. But yeah, so that's another great thing. It's very easy to use. You can see here, you just go to the main menu and then it says photo mode down the bottom. Very, very simple to use, and it's really, really, really good. Now there's some bug fixes, some changes, and that's pretty much about it, to be honest. As you can see, it's quite a substantial patch, not like packed with tons and tons of content, but the content that they have added is good, and the quality of life is obviously really, really good. Again, like I said, key things to highlight: photo mode, new items to drop from different sources of PvE, and then the biggest one for me is of course the cross for the 1-star dungeons, the cross server matchmaking. This is a massive W, and obviously the new dungeon here. And the reason why this is so good, you might be thinking, yeah, but this is over in Korea, I don't really care. You should care, because when the game does come out officially over here in the West for the global release, fingers crossed, we will have all of these changes, all of these game systems, and all of these new quality of life features. These things will already be in the game for us at launch, because they obviously, what they have said, the devs have stated a few times now, that we're going to have the exact same game that as the Korean servers. There's going to be no difference, and the only thing that we're not going to be completely sure upon is when the game releases over here in the West, is what patch, what update we're going to have compared to Korea. Is the Korean version going to be 1 patch ahead, 2 patches ahead, or 6 patches ahead? We don't really know that. We're not going to know that until we have the full release date, and until we can jump into the global patch notes. And of course, I will cover the global patch notes. I'm going to continue to play over in Korea until we get the official global release date. And even when we do get the official global release date and the game comes out, I'm still going to play over in Korea. Not hardcore. I'm just going to check in from time to time. Unless we're up to date. If we're on the identical patch as Korea, then I won't play in Korea. But if the Korean version is a little bit ahead, then I'll still remain over in Korea. Just my main focus will be obviously global, but I'll keep up to date so I can let you guys and girls know what is going on. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. Like I said, if you're enjoying the global beta, I have fun, but just remember, please keep your mouth quiet. NDA is up. So yeah, see you soon for the next video. Take care, everybody. Peace.